host of the Gridiron.
I ran away for just a second. Couldn't make it back in time. Welcome to the Gridiron. If you give this video a thumbs up or maybe share this video, absolutely freaking awesome. If you subscribe to my channel, thank you. If not, please go down below, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon. Next time if I put a video out, you'll be notified. And it's free of charge. What do you got to lose, right? But if you are subscribed, thank you. Also, in the description box below, very top link if you want to help support my channel out. It would mean so much to me. Takes you to my membership page, the top link. I got 3 different membership levels. Each one has their own little perks to them. So if you want to help support my channel out, it would mean so much to me. And I thank you in advance. Thank you, sweet dear little baby Jesus. Thank you. Also, a little ways down in the description box, there's an additional link takes you to my Facebook group. It's called the New York Giants to Gridiron. It's my Facebook group. We have over 9,400 members in the group. It's doing simply marvelous, growing daily. Basically, if I'm alive and breathing, and if I got internet access, I am putting stuff in this group darn near 365. It's called the New York Giants to Gridiron. It's my Facebook group. Please join it. You will not be dissatisfied. I promise. Woo! I'll tell you what, man, just when you think this dumpster fire just can't get any bigger, higher, the heat more intense, boy, they just threw another coal on the fire. Let me tell you, it's just gutless, heartless, pathetic, just absolute freaking of a joke. Absolute joke. I mean, it's like, listen to Daboll, afterwards, it's like, I mean, when it was Judge, Joe, you just lost 51-0 to the Seahawks. What happened? I got to check the tape out. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. You couldn't see on the sideline what happened to Joe? I don't know. We have to check tape out. With Daboll, it's now we just got outcoached. Outcoached, that starts with me. I mean, it's starting to get a little old now, Coach. It's starting to get a little old. I mean, it's the Eagles, they're not the best team in the NFL, but they're certainly a decent team. And, with Saquon coming back, this was their Super Bowl. Coming in to MetLife. I mean, later on during the season, when we've got to play them again, I'm sure Saquon will go off for another 800 yards or whatever. But this one in our home, so this was their Super Bowl. This is it, right now. Boom. Right. And, just to come in and it's like, you don't have words for it. It's on. I mean, how long are we going to watch this garbage? Absolute trash. It's just, I mean, if we went in there and we lost, I mean, it was the same thing with Seattle, not Seattle, Cincinnati. They don't got a great defense. They don't. And you put up 7 points. I don't care. I don't care what kind of meeting they had. I don't give a rat's rear end. I don't really care. They had a team, the defensive only meeting, and they all huddled together and sang Kumbaya and roasted marshmallows. But I don't care. Yes. The Bengals defense is not very good. I don't care. There's no excuse to put up 7 points. Same thing with the Eagles. I mean, this is not the 72 Dolphins. I'm sorry. Or it's not the 07, Patriots during the season when they were beating people like 812-0. They were just killing people. Good team. They're not the best team. I mean, there's no excuse. Absolutely no excuse. And it's not like it's his first year. It's his first game, 1 month in. I mean, he's been doing this for 2.5 years now. This is actually like his 40th game, regular season game, right? 17, and 41st with the playoff 42nd game. So he's 42 of these he's coached. I mean, at home. As I said, if we would have lost to the Bengals 24-21, that would have stunk. would have pissed you off. It would have been like, here's another one we could have won. We let get away. All that stuff. But I mean, you can at the end of say, oh, man, we could have beat them. We should have beat them. I mean, had 3 points, 3-point loss to the Bengals. But I mean, not that it's never going to sit right with you. But it's like just 3 points. That was a close game. We could have, But I mean, the way we lost it, but it's like, what do we have? A bunch of kindergartners playing offense? It's like, I mean, this week too. It's like, I said, the Eagles have a good team. They got some very good players, and I said, they without question, they would. I mean, believe me, they would probably rather have gotten Saquon 800 yards rushing, which what he got, make Saquon look phenomenal than actually probably win the football game. Anyway, so this was their big game. This was so far for the season. This is a huge, I mean, and so they were coming and fired up. And I said, once again, if you lost 27-21, Tome 27-20, 28-23 or something like that, once again, you kick the dirt. We could have won. I mean, but come on, man, 28-3. Are you kidding me? Are you? I mean, we made their defense look better than the 85 Bears. I don't know how that's humanly possible. I really don't. I have no idea how that's humanly possible. They came in with 11 sacks. I think they played five games because they had the bye weeks. They had 5 games. 5 games, 11 sacks. Basically, they had 2 sacks a game. Somehow they came into this game, and I think they got 8, I think it was. I mean, I think it was our first 6 drives. We had like 27 total yards. I mean, it's like, are you kidding me? Are you serious? And our 7th drive, I think that's the one that led to the field goal. I think it was. I said the only thing that was good in the whole game was we kept their streak alive. They still have not scored a point in the first quarter. They're 4-2. They've scored some points. They put up 20 points against the Browns, 15 against New Orleans, 21 was it against the Falcons. So they're not like an offensive juggernaut. I mean, but so we kept that streak alive. They still have not scored a point in the first quarter. That was the only thing one good old. I mean, it was unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. I mean, we had what do we have? I mean, are you kidding me? We had 10 first downs, had 119 total yards of offense, 119 total yards. It was the same thing. It's everything. It's the Dallas game. Oh, Dallas, they give up 900 yards a game rushing. We ran the ball 24 times for 26 yards. Are you kidding me? And against the Bengals, the defense is not good. It's not very good. I mean, they did get. I don't care who came back. I don't care if they had Mean Joe Green, Bob Lilly, Reggie White, Dick Buckus, Lawrence. I don't give a rat's behind. I don't care who they got back. We scored 7 points. I don't give a rat. Who? Yeah, I think they got Rankins back, and I think Hill was there. And this was Hill's Super Bowl too, because we traded him away to get Price. We don't have Price anymore, and of course they still have Hill. I don't care. I don't care. It's the same thing like with the Eagles. I don't care. We scored 3 points. I mean, once again, it's just the dumpster fire season continues. It is just simply absolutely amazing. It's the only consistent thing here is the inconsistency. That's the only thing. It's just total trash, absolute total trash. We go on the road against Cleveland, and okay, we look good. We won. Right, and then you got the Minnesota. We scored 6 points. Dallas, of course, we lost that one. because we couldn't kick any points. It's the Commanders because we lost our kicker. But I mean, then we go on the road. You know what I mean? We're practicing. For the 12th man and all that. Nobody jumped off sides, we just kept walking up and down the field. We didn't have Malik Neighbors in there. We didn't have Singletary in there. I mean, if Eric Gray didn't fumble that damn ball and the guy ran it back, we could have literally, with about 5 minutes to go in that game, we could have been up 30-6 on the road in Seattle against the 12th man. 30-6. Even if you give them their points there at the end, still, I mean, it would have been 30-13, maybe. Right? I mean, but because then at the end of the game, they wouldn't have been kicking a field goal when they're down by 312 points. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, with about 5 minutes to go in the game, we could have been beating Seattle 30-6 on the road. No Malik Neighbors, no Singletary. Tracy got 130 yards rushing. We just walking up and down the field on them. I mean, the defense, phenomenal, this, that. It's just shut them down and all this, that, everything. And it's like, oh, maybe, just maybe we're turning a corner. Oh, my God. Is this possible? Could we be this good? Wow. Oh, my God. Daboll's got these guys going. Oh, my God. The offense is rolling. The defense is just shutting people down. I'm like, give me God. Look how good we are. And we come home against the Bengals. It's just unbelievable. It is absolutely unbelievable. And this week too. I mean, so we played two teams that we certainly could have beaten both of them. What's mine? 45, right? 45? Yeah, 45-10. Last two games. We scored one touchdown, and Daniel Jones is a sixth straight game. I think I saw a stat in one of the Facebook groups going back to 1950. Daniel Jones is the only quarterback since 1950. Last time I checked, that's even before I was born. I'm 60 years old. We're going back 3/4 of a century. Daniel Jones, the only quarterback. That's if this, because there's a lot of stuff on Facebook as well. But there was a stat I saw on Facebook. He's the only quarterback since 1950 to lose 6 straight home games and not throw a touchdown pass in any of them. I mean, I didn't even know it's humanly possible. Go 6 straight home games without throwing a touchdown pass. Right? Actually, and in the last, 6 home games, right? We scored 1 touchdown. I didn't even know that was possible. We scored 1 touchdown. The Daniel Jones has been the quarterback of. We scored 1 touchdown. 1 in the last 6 home games that Daniel Jones has been. I mean, and I don't want to hear nothing about the Zudu. I don't want to hear the wide receivers are dropping balls. I don't want to hear any of that. If you go 6 straight home games and you can't not only win one of them, right, but you can't throw a touchdown pass, and there's a problem. There's a problem. I mean, he's dead man walking right there. I mean, We're going to go a little bit more in a little depth and detail in my next portion of the program. But, Dave says he's still the starting quarterback, so I guess he still gives us the best, as of right now, because the season is still not, we still haven't flushed the toilet yet. We still haven't officially flushed the season down the toilet yet. But it's getting there. I'm sure once we go, unless we go into Pittsburgh, maybe we go on the road. Maybe we'll beat Pittsburgh 52-0. Maybe that's the only thing. That's the only thing that makes sense from this season, right? But with the Steelers' good defense, that's gonna be tough. That'll be tough. Points are going to be at a premium when we play the Steelers. But I said, the only thing I can think of is that since we have still have hope, right? Because we're still only 3 games out of first for right now. So there's still hope for this season. We're still only 2-5. But so I guess that's why Daniel Jones is still, be the starting quarterback. But somewhere along the line, we'll get in a little bit more in depth and detail in our next portion of the program. But we had 10 first downs. The thing that just kills you is, they went for it 3 times on 4th down, but they were 1 for 13. See, the thing is that they were able to run the ball, and we couldn't stop them. So they went for it on 3rd down, on 4th down, and made it every time 3 for 3. But they were 1 for 13 on 3rd down conversions, 1 for 13, and somehow they still scored 28 points. They're passing. They had 10 out of 15. We sacked them 5 times. So basically 1 out of every 4 times. Actually, our pass rush was even more effective than theirs, because we went back to pass about 50 times, and we got sacked. Was it 8? I think it was 7 or 8 times. So they were 8 out of 50. We sacked 5 out of 20. So our pass rush was even more effective. They couldn't pass the ball. They had that one to Brown, but that was about almost like half the yardage. They're passing yard. If you take the sacks away, they had 70 yards passing, I think it was. 70 yards passing. They averaged 3.5 yards per pass attempt because of the sacks got taken away. Right. But I don't know how they were 3 for 3 in the red zone. Right? We just couldn't stop them. 35 minutes of possession. But once again, they ran the ball, was it 45 times? 269 yards. Now, this is like going back, I think it was 2 years ago. The 2 games we played them, they ran for like over 500 yards. They had on us. It was over 400 in 2 games ran, and we just couldn't stop them. It was the same thing here. It was just like. The thing is, it's like Kelsey's not there anymore. They're starting center. I would be shocked if he doesn't eventually wind up in the Hall of Fame. Balada's not there. They got some guy who was Fred Johnson, who was supposed to be a good run blocker. Okay, he's not a very good pass blocker, right? But run blocker, right? So. But it's like their starting center is no longer there. Their right tackle is out. So they got a backup tackle. And almost 270 yards rushing. And we just couldn't stop them. And you knew they were going to keep feeding Saquon. You knew that. It's just. We ran the ball 18 times for 76 yards, 4.2 yards a carry. But I think we ran the ball. I think I saw a stat. I think we ran the ball I think it was 4 times in the first half. We had 30-something. Once again, this was on Facebook. I think we had like 33 plays in the first half. And we ran the ball, I think, 4 times. It was like 4 handoffs, I think it was. It's like. Unbelievable. Absolutely just unbelievable. Daniel Jones was, and the guy, he was fighting for his life. But Drew Lock, he was 3 out of 8 for 6 yards, sacked 1 time. Daniel Jones sacked 7 times for 56 yards. Jesus God. Daniel Jones, 99 yards passing. Absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable. We wound up with, after all the sack yards, we had 43 yards passing. Simply amazing. 43 yards passing. But then again, you look, I said the Eagles only had 70. So between the 2 teams, it was 113 yards passing between the 2 teams. They ran the ball 45 times. for 269 yards. I was saying that too. I said the one thing we got to, with Saquon, we have to control. You can't make those long. And of course, he took for a 55-yarder. Said, his stats are elevated because he'll break a big one. Well, this one was different, but I mean, the other 5 games, he had like 3 nice long runs. You take those 3 long runs out, and he's averaging like 3.5 yards a carry. I mean, it's very pedestrian. But he breaks those long ones and obviously elevates everything. But I mean, at this one here, I mean, just unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. I mean, it's hard to watch. It really is. It's just total trash, absolute total trash. There's absolutely no excuse, absolutely no excuse at all. And the thing is, it's like, what are you? I mean, it's like, what are you going to say? I mean, if you get your own quarterback in there, what? I mean, I don't know. What is that going to do? If you get out coached and you get out hustled and out gutted and out hearted, I mean, I don't care if Jesus Christ is your quarterback. I don't care if Mahomes is back there. It doesn't matter. I mean, if you're playing gutless, heartless, pathetic football, who the hell? Who cares who your quarterback is? What does it matter? You know what I mean? It's just you just can't. Yeah, we got outcoached. Yeah, outplayed, outcoached. Yep, starts with me. I mean, you just can't say that every week. I mean, it's just, yeah. I mean, these are games you should win. If not win, you should be close. 28-21, 28-24, 28-23, 27-21, something like that. If you lost that, once again, it would stink. It would bother, all that stuff. But all right, we lost by 6 points. I hate that. Same thing with the Bengals. It's got some good offense, yada yada yada. If we lost once again, if we lost 27-23, 24-23, 24-21, once again, it would hurt. It would sting. It would bother you. It would piss you off. All that stuff. But it's like, okay, we lost 3 points. It's a good game. It was a good game. Tell you what, that was we lost a tough one. We're close, but still not quite there. But I mean, 17-7. I mean, are you serious? We scored 10 points in the last 2 home games to 2 not very good defenses. 10 points. As I said, Daniel Jones, 6 straight home games. He has not thrown a touchdown pass. And I said, I don't care. We've had drops. I don't care if we got a Zudo in there. It doesn't matter. If you're a decent quarterback, right, and you can find the open guy, whatever, like the This is your 3rd year under the problem he had before. All right, one of the problems is that he had 2018 he was at Duke, 2019 he had Shermer, 2020, 21 he had Judge, 2022 he had Daboll coming in. So I mean, 19, 20, he had in a matter of 5 years he had 4 different offensive systems between 2018 to 2022. 5 years he had 4 different systems. I mean, that was good, but this is his 3rd year in the same system. 3rd. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Shermer did. Don't know what Shermer did to get 24 touchdown passes out of the guy. I mean, we did have Saquon. For the 2019 season. Used most of it anyway. But I don't know what Shermer did, but he got 20. Daniel Jones started 12 games. In those 12 games he started, he had 24 touchdown passes. We can't even get him to complete 24 passes in a game now. I mean, much less 24 in a season. I mean, it's just absolutely unbelievable.